Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the roller coasters that are so thrilling that it's hard to believe they were actually constructed.
King Dakar is the definition of extreme height. There are none taller. It is the king of tall rides.
Number 10. Superman, Escape from Krypton, United States. With how superpowered their reference is, it only makes sense that an attraction centered around the Man of Steel would be just as impressive.
Superman, Escape from Krypton. Pulse-pounding peril has just taken a giant leap.
Superman, Escape from Krypton used to be one of the most unique coasters around. It's deceptively simple and appears to be a single drop. The experience, however, proves naysayers wrong.
Oh my god!
Those aboard were shot up the 400-foot track at 100 miles per hour. They were then held at the top at a 90-degree angle for several seconds before rolling back down. For that brief moment, they would feel like they were flying, not unlike the hero himself. Though it was shut down in 2025, it still entertained guests for over a quarter century, proving that looks can be deceiving, even when it comes to rides. Number 9. Formula Rosa, United Arab Emirates. If you've ever wanted to combine the experience of being a NASCAR driver and flying, then this ride is for you.
Supposed to recreate the experience of being in a Formula One Ferrari.
Debuting in 2010, this Abu Dhabi coaster immediately made history as the fastest in the world.
Formula Rosa is ready for its first launch out of Ferrari World Abu Dhabi. Let's see how it runs.
The speed tops out at just under 150 miles per hour, with the launch mechanism ensuring they hit 100 in the first 2 seconds.
And off they go. Riders get blasted from 0 to almost 150 miles per hour.
As if that wasn't enough, the track is over a mile long, giving guests a prolonged experience they'll never forget. The combination of the intense pace and potential exposure to the elements has made safety goggles a mandatory inclusion while riding. It's a minute and a half of pure excitement and intensity, making it a holy grail for most roller coaster superfans.
Yeah? Okay.
Number 8. The Smiler, United Kingdom. The name may lead you to believe this is a docile ride. In reality, it's anything but. Located in the United Kingdom, the Smiler is intentionally disorienting. It holds the world record for the most times per ride where guests are thrown upside down, with a staggering 14 in total.
You belong to the Smiler.
The Smiler, the world's first 14-looping roller coaster.
From the moment it takes off, guests are spun around in the dark before being catapulted into the main event. The combination of rolls, loops, and sidewinders is enough to make anyone's head spin. It even has a false pause, making you think you've made it through before sending you into the somehow more intense second half, complete with sea serpent and cobra rolls. It's the experience of a lifetime. We just recommend waiting to eat until after you're done.
Amazing. Oh, wow.
Number 7. Shambala, Spain. Tall coasters aren't limited to one area of the world. Spain boasts the largest in all of Europe, with this one's longest drop coming in at just over 250 feet.
Discover Europe's highest roller coaster.
That's only the tip of the iceberg. Attendees move at breakneck speeds as they're taken through tiny tunnels and woven between the tracks of the attraction, before culminating in a drop that ends in an epic splashdown. While the thrills are great on their own, it also boasts a gorgeous view of the area around the park, particularly at the top of the first hill. This gives guests a moment of serenity before launching them into 3 minutes of pure chaos. Number 6. Millennium Force, United States. This is one of the most popular roller coasters running today, and it's clear to see why. Built in 2000, the Millennium Force was dubbed the world's first gigacoaster, which is characterized by a drop of at least 300 feet.
First hill, 310 feet. 310 feet. The drop, 300 feet. Falling towards Earth at 80 degrees.
Unlike Unlike some others that tease riders with a pause at the top of the first hill, this one pulls no punches. It immediately goes over and takes guests on the thrill of a lifetime, complete with sudden angle changes, tunnels, and wide loops.
Now, you plummet straight down at 93 miles per hour, screaming at the top of your lungs.
While it may not technically be the tallest or fastest option out there, it's proof that those factors don't need to be dialed up to an 11 in order to be thrilling.
Return to the station. Breathe.
Number 5. Steel Dragon 2000, Japan.
Steel Dragon.
Some records are harder to break than others. Others may have surpassed this one in height and speed since its debut in 2000, but it has something they'll never have: a seemingly endless track. Coming in at over 8,000 feet, the Steel Dragon 2000 comfortably holds the title for the longest roller coaster in the world.
At 8,133 feet, roughly the length of 8 Eiffel Towers, it's the world's longest coaster.
As a result, the ride lasts 4 whole minutes, but we can guarantee you won't be bored. With multiple 200-foot hills and a corkscrew pattern to the track, it's made to keep people guessing the entire time. And if it's your first go-round, we defy you to anticipate what's around each corner.
Once you get a load of the vertical drop you're about to plunge down.
Number 4. Fury 325, United States. Any ride can be tall or fast. However, it takes a different beast entirely to play with the attendee's mind. Fury 325 seems to have been designed to be as daunting as possible, from the intense 320-foot drop to a track that carries you to the outermost edges of the park, including hurling you over the entrance. For a moment, guests will even find themselves being momentarily taken over state lines into South Carolina. That's without mentioning the sheer amount of high drops, sharp angles, and illuminated sections. For first-timers, there's no way to tell what will happen next, making for an experience that's sure to be anything but boring.
The coaster won the title for the 7th consecutive year. Amusement Today presented the award. Fury 325 is one of the world's tallest and most popular roller coasters.
Number 3. Takabisha, Japan. Angles aren't exactly a new concept for roller coasters to play around with. Many will incorporate 90-degree drops into their design, which is already daunting enough for new riders. Takabisha in Japan makes those look like child's play. It starts out by sending you into a pitch-black section that has its own variety of drops and loops. Then, you're shot outside to face a series of inversions, making you adequately dizzy before taking you to the main event. A dizzying 120-degree angle drop almost 150 feet in the air. It's so steep that the track curves inwards as you head down. For good measure, it ends things on another series of loops. There's hardly a moment of respite, making it perfect for thrill seekers. Number 2. Eija Naika, Japan. If you thought the layout to any of these other coasters was confusing, then you may want to sit down for this one. Eija Naika takes some of the best components of other rides and elevates them to an even more intense experience, essentially creating the final boss of roller coasters. From the 360-degree seats on the X2 to the sheer amount of inversions on the Smiler, this is a Frankenride in the best way possible. From being spun around backwards to emulate a backflip, to being sent through a series of twists and turns, even the most seasoned amusement park attendees will need a minute after riding this. Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. X2, United States. Each car has its own 360-degree axis, ensuring a slightly new experience each time.
X2 spins under the track and dangles them as it launches into a high-speed horseshoe turn.
Dododonpa, Japan. Launched riders at 112 miles per hour in less than 2 seconds. Gravity Max, Taiwan. Takes guests to the edge of a track before tilting them down 90 degrees onto another one. Pantherian, United States. The first turn was so intense that some would black out while riding.
Inspired by Dale Earnhardt, it's the biggest, baddest, meanest coaster on the East Coast. A fitting tribute to the world's greatest driver.
Hyperion, Poland. With banked turns, hills, and high speeds, this is guaranteed to keep you on your toes.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. King Ka, United States. It may be gone, but it will never be forgotten. In the United States, only a few come close to King Ka, which once held records as both the fastest and tallest coaster in the world.
It's not only the fastest coaster in the country, but at 456 feet high, it's also the tallest coaster in the world.
The initial 418-foot drop is so high that sometimes the cars wouldn't get enough momentum to go over and instead roll back down, which is a terrifying experience on its own. Make it over that hump, however, and you were treated to a slight corkscrew effect as you hurtled towards the ground. It was proof that you don't need tons of bells and whistles to make a hair-raising ride. It was demolished in 2025, but its legacy will live on in the hearts of thrill-seekers forever.
The ride is over, but 59 seconds of King Ka have left a lasting impression.
Oh my god, that was intense. What's the craziest roller coaster you've ever ridden? Let us know in the comments below.